I'm going to show you guys this first, so don't skip through the video. So you're welcome. Oh, it's just an alignment, bro. I showed it to you first because of a story for you guys. I want to tell you about this experience. It was traumatic. Actually, it was not traumatic. It was really funny. This car's the worst to tell a story in because there's no place to put the camera. Like, I'm gonna do it right here. You guys wanna see the freaking steering wheel the whole time? No, I'll just hold it. As you can see, airbag deployed. I'm all good, like super good. Disclaimer before I say anything. I was in a spot that is incredibly abandoned. Like nobody goes there. It's not, I've never shown this spot on video. Nobody was around the area. Like everybody was just chilling. So I was completely by myself. Doesn't make it any better, but it does. I wanted you guys to know that I'm totally safe when I do stuff like this. Yesterday I went out to go test out my 235s. There's just one corner where I go that's it's weird. It's a weird corner. So I was driving. I did this corner like 50 times yesterday. Like I was doing so good. I was like, I love the 235s. I love the grip. The Achilles are pretty grippy. I'm like 20 psi, so it's like I have to be like full foot in the throttle with all 210 horsepower this car has. And I was loving it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start going a little bit harder. I can't speak and not use my hands. Like I have to use my hands. So do my Lexus. So I was doing really good. I was like, man, I'm really comfortable with this now. Maybe that was my downfall. Not really. No, it was not. I know it wasn't. Since I'm getting so good at this, I need to start doing some left foot braking to do some weight transfer management and go back and forth, like do the big corner, extend it, and then weight transfer, left foot brake, like do some of that kind of stuff. And I keep forgetting to disable the pin on the ECU that cuts off power when you push your brake in and your gas in. So what happened was going around this corner. It was like shredding, full angle. I felt so good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna whip it around, catch it, get a little more angle, then go around again, and I whipped around. Everything was good. I left foot braked, started going around, and I tried to give it gas again. But on 350Zs, when your foot is even touching, like remotely touching the brake, it completely cuts your power. That's why you can't do a burnout in a Z without cutting the wire. So, because I could not keep spinning the tires gripped up, I had no power, it just completely did a snap 180 because I couldn't give it any throttle. So, it was sick. It was super fun. I've driven cars enough to like know how to prepare myself for a crash. So I was like, all right, cool. We gotta hit the curb. And so I just hit the curb and broke both of my wheels and broke a lot of suspension things underneath, I'm pretty sure. And my airbag deployed, which is really interesting. Like it just came out from here, from the roof. I was like, hey, what's up? And it was like a nice comfy pillow. It was really cool. I had shell shock for like 10-15 seconds after, like, you know, where your ears ringing and you can't, like, what is happening? What was that? Couldn't hear on my left ear for like a little bit, but it was cool. I got out of my car and I was like, I started laughing. It's like, damn it. If I would have cut the pin in the ECU, my car would be totally fine right now. But you know, what's the fun in that? I can't make a video about it. So we were supposed to work on this car today. We are currently on a mission to get everything stripped off. The paint, the pink is going away. And we had something in mind for today, but we're gonna have to say that for another day because we gotta figure out what's wrong with the Z. And he's here. I can't wait for him to see this. Bro, you ready to see this? I'll let you take a look.
At least it wasn't the DOS wheels.
It was.
Oh, it was?
The DOS wheels are gone. Oh. The gold ones are gone. That's what I was going to show you. Yeah, I haven't showed them the wheels yet.
Looks like you went on FR Legends and just...
It's all because we didn't cut the pin yet.
I told you
for the left foot brake. I know. And I was going through that corner and I was like, damn it, Chris was right. I should have done this. And next thing I know... So this seems to be okay. I think it's a little out of whack, but I'm getting a full angle kit, so it should correct any sort of bent suspension geometry, but this is gonna be interesting. I wanna show you the wheels. That's really funny. No, I didn't get it on video. I wish. I really wish I did. So here's part of the wheels. Selling these on eBay, $10 a piece, hit me up. All right. Yeah, so this wheel mutilated. It's like, it's gone. The tire's okay though. That's what's okay. I don't really care about the wheels. I think that was the rear, and then the front. Lift that up a little bit.
Oh god.
That one got hella bent. That was the front. Definitely lost 2 good boys that day. And we did like an emergency. I called Victoria. I was like, hey, babe, come pick me up. Also bring a jack and 2 wheels. And so she did. I did like an emergency, like, I don't want anybody like by chance scrolling by and like seeing that I wrecked my car and like that. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna change the wheels and tires. I literally drove home like a lot. It was a pretty long drive like this with hazards on. So I guess today we need to figure out, I need to get this on the jacks and figure out what in the world happened underneath here. Most important thing about these types of videos is to get a thumbnail. So I gotta, you know, somehow get in here. It's like really nice. It's really soft. When it was inflated, it was nice, but now it's just like a little, it's just a bag. This thing's gonna crab walk out of here, but gotta get the nail, boys. That's the most important part. It's so bad. Wait till I like back up into the garage. It's super bad. It wants to go the other way. All right, here we go, boys. Wow, that's a lot of good bent stuff in there. So the coilover is actually still okay. I'm very excited about that. I was gonna be bummed if I broke it. Looks like the trailing arm might have broken too. This little toe piece right there, yeah. That piece definitely bent, I think. I can't tell if the hub itself is bent, or I might have just bent some bolts in here. The little perch right there, or whatever that is, like that might have gotten bent, so I might have to buy a new one of those. The axle looks okay. Came off in here, so I'm gonna have to just take this entire thing out. Thankfully, I think everything bent in here is just suspension pieces.
And if I
Man, he talked for a very long time.
I don't know half the things he said.
I don't even know if he knows half the things he said. So we're looking at stuff that we bent. This is the other side. That's obviously like, that's supposed to be straight. The bottom little camber arm, I guess that is supposed to be straight. You know, all that's supposed to, I think this perch is the lower control arm. I don't really know. So we'll see. I'm getting a bunch of new parts for the Z, but let me show you the other side. So the perch seemed to have gotten slightly bent, but I think, like I said, that's getting replaced. Where's the super bent piece that you had? Caliper's off. Oh my god, that is very bent. Oh, that's so bad, huh? You guys can't see it very well. There you go. That's very bent. There's a trailing arm. Where's the trailing arm? Trailing arm is hella bent. But the upper still looks okay. I got the caliper off. So I think right now the car's in a really good spot to just like rest at where it's at until we get the angle kit. I got FDF fab angle kit coming, and then I've got some voodoo arms for the rear. I've got literally like every arm coming for the rear, and then I have FDF is also doing a dual caliper bracket, and then I got a Sicky hydro coming. So next time this thing sees the road, it's going to have an angle kit, which if I had an angle kit, as much as you don't want to lean on that, I definitely could have gotten myself out of that sticky situation yesterday. That's one reason why angle kits are nice, is because they can save you, even though you shouldn't rely on them too much. Now, we got to cut pin 101 on the ECU. I'm pretty sure I know where it is, but we're going to go ahead and take the ECU out and get that done. I absolutely despise tearing apart interiors. It's not my favorite thing in the world to do, but you have to get to this ECU. You have to like pop it off. It's like a little lever action. It's like a lever along with the crappy wiring that somebody did half-assed to this car, but I'll show you guys. We'll try and find pin 101. In fact, I think I actually might. I don't see it right now. Never mind. So we found it, I think. We're going to make sure we double triple check, because anytime you cut a wire from the ECU, it's big.
So wire 101?
101, yeah. Look at that nice man bun. Everybody give this video a like for Chris's bun. That's deep in there too, dude. It's gonna be hard to cut. Here we go, boys. It's cut. Hopefully that works. Okay, so the battery's reconnected. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start the car up, and I'll try and brake boost, do a burnout. I'm gonna just put the throttle and the brake in at the same time. If my throttle cuts, or if I have a bunch of lights flashing, then we definitely cut the wrong one. fans are on too. That's awesome. We cut the right one that everyone was saying to. It's okay, boys. It's fine. Your dad just didn't plug the ECU back in. It was my fault. That's definitely on me. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna press the brake all the way in. Yeah! Hell yeah! I feel good now. Sweet, now I just have to wait a long time until everything's back together and I can drift again. And to kill two birds with one stone, we unplugged the passenger side airbag, so no more issues. The only thing we have to worry about is maybe this, but it's a nice cozy little feature and it will not make any difference. I think the funniest thing about all this was like I was not going very fast at all. It's like a really like, it was not a big deal, but it's like the curb made it look like a huge deal. Just like judging off of this, you're like, whoa dude, you were going like 400 miles an hour and smacked into the curb. No, I just had a lot of torque fling me around because these tires are pretty grippy. It was kind of fun. And would I do it again? Yeah. I'm stoked that we won. Figured out that everything should be straight. I might have to replace the axle or something like that, but we have all of the suspension pieces, like the trailing arms, the camber arms, that kind of stuff, definitely need to be replaced. And now we have a functioning brake boost feature, burnout feature, whatever you want to call it. Like, I can now do that and have this car function like a normal car at the track. We also have no airbags, so I can tandem with a passenger safely. I think the worst part, aside from the wheels, is this little doohickey Chris is holding right. Is that supposed to be straight?
Yeah, it's your camber lane.
Wow. I'm stoked that like that took the damage and like the axle and the hub and the upper control arm, like none of the other stuff did. Daily advice. One thing I want to say is live your life intentionally. Live your life intentionally. And don't compare yourself to others. Live your own life and live intentionally. Just put your head down, focus on yourself. And if you made a New Year's resolution, don't make it a New Year's resolution. Make it a whole year resolution. Just make it a resolution. Change your life, don't change your week. And that's all I have to say. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.